kalluumaysatadii aan shabaqa lahayn laakiin micnihiisu wuxuu noqonayaa kalluumaysatadu haddii ay shabakadii weyso waxay noqonayaan burcad badeed.
Knowing we were to return to Mombasa to shoot more, I was extremely excited.
I remember distinctly arriving in Mombasa and not feeling like we had left. Back in Mombasa.
Where did y'all go? Back in Mombasa. The crew went home. Back in Mombasa.
We left that shoot knowing that we didn't have the entire movie in the can and that we were gonna need to come back and shoot more. You only get to have your first feature one time. This has to be great.
Other than just making a great film, I think that we all really hope to learn from the mistakes that were made last time.
We're also back here because of the great job that you guys did the first time, because what we came back with is really good. So again, another round of applause for you guys.
This movie has worked 800 days without finishing.
You're growing so much with these people, so every time you return, it's this, return to the family feeling.
We're so happy to come back here, and yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen next.
Oh my God, my brother's dog here.
How does it feel to be back in Kenya?
Feels pretty good.
Shooting on water is extremely difficult. We were out on the water for 3 straight days and using an inflatable raft that was attached to, a putt-putt speedboat, which had 2 other putt-putt speedboats running around next to it.
Well, we'll see you guys in a few hours. Yeah. Have to go Somali, Tom Hanks.
And then if that one messes up, we have that backup here.
Always like this before you go out.
I'm usually naked. Yeah, I'm in a life jacket.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. Like I own
But we were still pushing the envelope. Everyone still was getting sick on those days. We're out in the middle of the ocean and the waves are just like this. And we're all just in these putt-putt speedboats running around and just making this thing happen. So that was still very difficult.
It's a wrap, baby.
Because we opened with one of the hardest things that we knew we absolutely needed, which was the end of the film. That took a level of seriousness off.
I have a weight off my shoulders like never before.
The thing we really, really needed to come back and get, we got right away, and we had a great sort of momentum from there.
This is going to set the tone for the rest of the shoot that we got this nailed right now. That was a...
Okay, me, man.
It's awful.
Yeah? You got seasickness?
Very seasick.
Oh no.
Got your ass now.
I gotta lay down.
Like Cutter was like, I don't know what's wrong. This usually doesn't happen to me. The last time I threw up was in a couple of years back. I think it was in August.
How you doing, buddy? We did it.
We had 8 months to forget how hard shooting this movie was, and we just remembered day one.
Yeah.
We had a variety of shooting locations for the second shoot. We were set to shoot for a large amount of time on the East Wind again. It's a great place to come back to because we already knew what to expect out of it.
But all right. Hey, I'm quite funky.
You are white, your mother is white, my father is a black.
Brother from a different mother.
Yeah.
This is the first day back at sea on the East End.
The calm before the storm of filming today. So.
Okay, you guys standing by then?
Standing by.
That's an important scene in the movie. It's not really until he actually has to point a gun at somebody and take them prisoner that he's like completely committing.
Feel good. We got a lot today. We got a lot done today.
Markii aan markabka qabsanay oon haysanay. Yeah? nimanka shaqaalaha markabka ka ahaa yo waxba intii jeegada la qabto qorda leegeelada haraanti loogu waxaan raga waxay u haystaan rurun belisku raga waxay u haystaan ba rurun baasho taaba laakiin waxaan shukran markii dambe yaa على كل رجوة إنه هو وين أكتر هذا حتى واجه فيلمات وحن كأمسنين شري معناها قابك هذا وأركو يقابك أن واجه هراء معناها أنت أنا قل أن كأمسنين شري فرق وين
Abu Bakr, he said something to the tune of, you know, you guys have captured our life. And for me to have heard that from him and for him to be that overjoyed, it inspired me to push ourselves even further.
We are ahead of schedule for the first time ever.
But I think most importantly, I feel like me, Cutter, and John like came into our own in a sense, and like it was like we became what we thought we were gonna be, but we had to go through that like learning curve.
The three of us have a really interesting working relationship that's like very symbiotic. It's pretty great, and it's like failure is not an option kind of thing. It's like we had to do it, so we did.
I'm good. Yeah. Okay, everybody, thanks for the day. That's a wrap. We're going on home now.
It looked like it was completely clear, and then a storm flew in like at 50 miles an hour.
Everyone running to save the set.
Tsunami. Looks like tsunami. See?
Juxtaposition of emotion I like a lot, where you go from a moment of comfort to a moment of anxiety. And if those two can spike in the same scene, you've taken people on a bit of a roller coaster within a scene. And I think that's what we're always trying to do.
And action! That's a picture wrap on radar.
Our Somali actors came from a variety of walks of life. None of them had ever acted before.
Directing the movie with like a really well-trained actor among like guys who are like, you know, learning as they go, which was hugely beneficial to me.
Today is the last day, but funny. I'm going for deep sea because I'm fisherman.
Thanks, Abdi.
Oh, nice.
The day we wrapped on the beach, all right, when I yell cut this time, like, that's the last time. But it was a really, really emotional thing, especially for Abdi. I mean, for all of us.
Thank you to AJ, yo.
It's a wrap. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3's been cancelled.
Ndugu yangu we, usiwe na shaka, mimi niko kitakachotokea, nitakusaidia. Matatizo ni ya kila mtu, hayakuharifu yanapokujia, yanapotokea, nitakusaidia. Yaliponipata
directing his first narrative feature film in a language he doesn't even speak. The US Dramatic Award for Direction goes to Cutter Hodierne.
Fishing without net.
We appreciate this so much. We spent 3.5 years making this movie. And here we are, these guys came from Kenya. Please give these guys a round of applause, man.
Language English is too small. I'm sorry. I love you, Sanders Film, the first day. I love you, my brothers Cutters. I love you, everybody. I love you!
You gotta get inspired by the ocean before you make a movie, man.